Guys, honestly, this week, this month, the last couple of weeks have just been absolutely insane to say the least. We keep breaking records just back to back, like we're Drizzy Drake, as I put in my actual Instagram caption. So long story short, if you see me looking over here, just because I got a couple of notes I want to break down and get all the numbers exactly right for you guys. But we've broken some absolutely ridiculous records that I never thought was even possible. So I want to break those down in this particular video, show you how I've done them, what the records are, show proof as well, and kind of, I guess, give you some ideas on how you can actually replicate this and what I've actually genuinely had to do myself in order to, you know, achieve these records, because these are some absolutely, well, in my opinion, I think they're really amazing, because you know where I'm from, Sheffield, council house. Mum came up, you know, mum passed away as well when I was 13 years old. We actually were living in council houses. I've seen a lot of like drug dealers and stuff like that, a lot of gang crime and stuff like that. I stayed far away from that. Me and my brothers, my siblings, you know, my main friends and stuff like that, we stayed far away from that. But you know, we could have easily have gone down that route. So for me to even make this video is actually a huge achievement. Not only that, but I'm black as well, so you guys already understand, like, we are normally a statistic when it comes to gang crime, gun crime, drug crime. You get a point I'm trying to make, guys. So I stayed far away from that, started my business, and what I've been able to achieve in the last, just this year alone, realistically, it's taken me 3 years to get here, guys. So don't think this is just like, you know, just this week or just this month that's been crazy. It's actually taken me 3 years to get up to this point. So what you're seeing again is the tip of the iceberg, and not the things that's gone underneath the water that you don't see, the hidden work. So just real quick, guys, I want to show you kind of like and break down what the records were just for you guys. So September, October, November, those 3 months have been our, I guess, our 320K plus months. So we've made 20K each single month. In October, we made 20K. In September, we made 24K, and then November was 24K as well, but 20 is slightly higher than the previous month, if you will, October. So November was actually our best month at £24,484 exactly, which is just under $33,000 and that's in a single month. The profit margins on that is absolutely insane, because most of our clients are social media management clients. And what I mean by that is when we close a client, we can literally outsource it for $100 to $150 per month. And the funny thing is, a lot of gurus are still talking about Facebook ads this, Facebook ads that, but I've actually found that, like, unless you're charging like 2.5K, 3K for Facebook ads and you're doing that consistently, I found that social media management clients are actually more profitable in terms of net profit. Now, they're not bigger retainers. It's just that they're actually, if you take the profit margin percentage, the percentage are higher of profit margin, the actual net. And here's what I mean by that. Let me give you an example. If you close, for example, a 2K per month, you know, Facebook ad e-com brand, for example, and you outsource that for around $700, which is like £500. One of my outsourcers, you know, my actual media buyers charges me £500 per month per client, which is just over $700, I think that is. That, as you can see, would net me $1,300. Let's just pretend that there's no, you know, ROAS deal in place here. So as you can see, that's 1.3K. Whereas I've actually genuinely landed clients from Upwork, and I charged them $2,000 per month for social media management, and I've outsourced that for $150 per month. I'm not even joking. The net profit on that was 1.85K, if you will. So as you can see, the profit margin percentage is actually better. Now let me throw some proof on the screen of 24K, you know, month in November. That was our record. That's our record month. So that's record number one. By the way, there was a wire transfer, and I think there was a PayPal transaction in there as well, which is why it only says like 23K or something like that on the actual Stripe dashboard. Not only that, but the next record we've actually broke as well, guys, is our very first £10,000 week. So the second record I want to break down, guys, is from the 24th of November to the 1st of December. We actually made just over £11,000. It was actually £11,315 to be exact, which is just slightly over $15,000, which is absolutely insane, and that's in a single week, guys. Now I want to break these numbers down for you guys. Those are the two records. I'll put the proof on the screen, probably already done it whilst I've been speaking, but let me break this down for you guys. So our record week, like I said, was $15,000. Now I want to break this down in British pounds. It's so much easier for me just to kind of convey this in British pounds. So £3,287 exactly came from the agency. We actually closed a new client, and we also had some retainers come in. So that was, you know, 3.287 from the actual, and that's British pounds, by the way, came from the agency. And it was actually £8,028 that actually came from consulting clients, agency transportation, because we did have a sale. Remember when you guys, I was talking about the sale, the Black Friday sale for, you know, agency transportation, and it ended on the 1st of December. That actually was really well. The sale was, you know, quite a decent sale, if you will. I mean, it's my first time kind of creating a program and, you know, helping people and giving back to people and stuff like that. And it's actually funny because this is one of the first times I've actually seen my quote unquote personal brand, even though I see it as the same business anyway. It's all the same stuff, guys. I'm genuinely being serious. If you take a look at people like Sam Ovens, all the top like dudes like Trey Cochran and stuff like that. Shout out to Trey if you're ever watching this. I really love his stuff. I remember watching his stuff way back when I was broke and stuff like that, when I was coming up, even when he was back doing dropshipping and stuff like that. But if you take a look at those dudes, you can see that all they're really doing is helping people go from A to Z. So where somebody's currently at, which is they may be broke, to helping them go from broke to making 10K a month. And that's all I'm doing with Agency Transmutation. It's the same thing with your agency. If you're helping e-com brands, with their Facebook ads, the only thing that's different is it's just the Facebook ads. What I mean by that is you're helping people take their business from, wherever it is right now. Maybe they're making 10K per month right now with an e-com brand or something like that, or 20K or 30K or 50K, whatever it is. And you're helping them scale up to 100K, 200K, 300K with Facebook ads. The only thing that's different is that it's just a service delivery bit. And what I've actually found, guys, is that I'm starting to really love consulting and helping people, because let me give you an example. And this is just me being super transparent with all of you guys. And again, I'll break all these numbers down again. £3,287 came from the actual agency itself, new client and some retainers. And then, retainer clients that I've already got, basically. If you guys don't know what a retainer is, go back on my channel, you'll probably be able to figure that out. Retainer is just a monthly payment that comes in. And then there was £8,028 that actually came from consulting clients, and there was actually agency transmutation sales in there as well. So I feel like I'm the only guru that actually talks about my actual program sales and shows you the actual numbers and breaks them down. Have you noticed that like nobody really just says they're making like 100K a month for you? Like, okay, cool. How much is coming from the agency? How much is coming from your program sales or your education business, if you will? Nobody really breaks these down anymore. So I want to be super transparent with you guys. But anyway, long story short, as I was saying, I've noticed, and I'm really starting to I wouldn't say prefer, because I still feel like agency life, in terms of starting an agency, offering some sort of service, is the best business model to get into as a beginner. I feel like it's the easiest. I won't say technically I don't think it's the easiest, but I feel like it's the simplest to understand. Because here's what I mean. If you're trying to be a consultant, you actually genuinely have to be good at what you do. So I actually waited for my agency to scale up way past the 10K per month mark to actually start coaching people on how to scale your agency to 10K. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you do have a skill and you know how to land clients and you genuinely can make 3 to 4K with your agency, 3 to 4K right now, who doesn't want an extra 3 to 4K in their bottom line from home, from an online business that they're the CEO of? So if you know how to do that consistently, I genuinely believe you have the right in order to offer that as a service and coach people on that. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be a make money online, quote unquote, guru. You can do, alcohol addiction, kind of like how to overcome alcohol addiction. You could create like an online program for that, or talk about that sort of stuff, or even like masturbation and stuff like that. It sounds kind of weird me even mentioning this on YouTube. Hopefully I don't get a flag or anything for that. But like overcoming NoFap, like basically breaking down NoFap, or even becoming like a mindset coach or a life coach, or just even if you know how to eat healthier or something like that, you can actually you can wrap that knowledge up and actually sell that to somebody. And the funny thing is that I found, like I said, that the agency stuff, like running an agency and running Facebook ads and stuff like that, because it's a done for you service, there's a limit to it, to where how it scales. And this is not because I'm trying to push agency transmutation. In fact, if you take a look at the agency transmutation website, it is terrible. Absolutely terrible. There's no opt-in. I'm not collecting nobody's emails. There is no Facebook pixel. I'm a marketer with e-com brands that I'm running ads for, so I know how powerful a friggin' Facebook pixel is, and I have yet to put a Facebook pixel on my actual agency transmutation website. And if you try to load montelgordon.com at the time of recording this, it doesn't even load. I'm not even joking. It doesn't even have a SSL certificate on that particular on that particular website. And you see, I'm not really trying to I've never done outreach. I've never reached out to anybody to try sell on my program. I've never reached out to anybody to try sell on my coaching. I've never ran ads to actually, grow my personal. Well, technically I tried to grow my Instagram one time, and that was like 2 years ago. But other than that, that was just kind of showing you guys how you would actually do it and using myself as a case study. But I've never really tried to run ads to sell a program, like my online program. So what I'm trying to say here is that I'm really the least hyped up, go out there, pushy, salesy guru you could ever meet. I'm not even joking. I don't even have a pixel I don't have an opt-in. There is no email. There barely is any email list. If you're on my email list, it's probably because you booked a call in with me, and I just downloaded the emails that already booked, people that are booked in calls with me, and put them in a list. That's my email list. Other than that, there is no like free case study or anything like that, or a funnel or anything like that. It's just an explainer video on what agency is. That's literally all I do. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, though, is that I genuinely have started to see the SMMA. I wouldn't say it's a bad business model. I wouldn't say it's oversaturated. I still love agency. I will always have an agency. At the time of recording this, where I'm thinking right now, my agency is probably going to get passed down to my children, my children's children. That is literally the goal for me, to build out my agency, which is why I don't really push my personal brand, and I take weeks off of YouTube sometimes, and I don't really push anything. And just, if you know me basically, and you want my help, then you come to me. I don't run ads, I don't reach out, I don't do any of this at the time of recording this anyway. It might change in the future, who knows? But long story short, I've seen that with the SMMA stuff, it is the best business model for you to start as a beginner, because I feel like it's a much more simpler business model. Not only that, but you can actually hire expertise such as media buyers to leverage their case studies if you don't have case studies, and then land clients. And because it's a done for you service, because people are lazy, they want things done for them. So I feel like it has a better appeal than selling an online program straight away when you've got no name. And what I mean by that is, guys, is like, if you try to go out there and try to sell like a program with no name or no audience, I feel like that might come across as a little bit scammy-ish. Not scammy-ish, but it will feel like you don't have that credibility yet. So I feel like you need to build up a done for you business first, and then you can transition into done with you, and then do it yourself, if you will. And that's pretty much what you should be doing anyway, because I feel like I said, the agency space or the agency business model, because it's a done for you business model, if you close 10 clients right now, for example, that's cool, you'll make a lot of money, but the actual pressure that comes along, with handling all those clients, because it's a done for you kind of structure, is a little bit kind of like, it's not as scalable as like a done, like an online program. If I sell, 1,000 copies of agency transformation right now, nothing would really change for me in terms of my time. Like, maybe I'd have to hire maybe like a student success manager or something like that, or an extra person. But other than that, nothing really changes. Whereas if I close 1,000 clients in a day, that would be absolute mayhem, because I'd actually have to onboard them, I'd have to get them results, I'd have to manage them. A media buyer can probably only handle around 8 to 10 clients anyway per media buyer, if you will. So as you can see, the business models are just two different business models. They're very beautiful business models, but I'm starting to prefer, if you will, consulting slightly. Only slightly though. And I'm just being transparent with you guys. And the reason for that, guys, is I've found that, all right then, so let me break it down like this, and you tell me if this sounds legit or not. All right, cool. So let's say you run ads for a e-com brand, right? And you're helping them sell men's hair care. Forgive my hair looking crazy, by the way. But let's say they're selling men's hair cream or hair care, whatever you want to call them. A very similar client to what we've previously had before in the past, like men's skincare and stuff like that. Let's say skincare. Let's say you're running ads for a men's skincare brand, and you actually help them scale and stuff like that. Cool, you've helped that one business scale and sell more cream products, but you've not really changed anybody's life. I mean, you've made them a lot of money and whatnot, but they were already decent enough, making money already. So it's not like a great impact, if you know what I mean. And what I mean by that is, if you compare it to like consulting and helping somebody go from like broke to rich. For example, I've actually had students go from literally living in their mom's apartment to living in their own penthouse, making 10K per month at like age 19, 20 years old. And I've helped them achieve that, which I feel like is a much more effective and impactful business, especially when you wake up to a message saying, hey Montel, really grateful for what you've done. I've literally had older women actually pop up and actually join my programs and say that their actual dignity has been restored because I've been able to help them land clients, close clients. And that right there is a more fulfilling feeling than when your clients get results, like your actual, Facebook ad media, your Facebook ad kind of like clients get results, just because it's like you've really helped somebody go from broke and making money online. Because these e-com brands are normally making money anyway. That's one of the requirements when you come into agency transformation. You're looking for brands that are like already making 25K, 30K, 40K a month and beyond, and you're just helping them add an additional, 50K, something like that. So they're already making decent money anyway. And yes, it is life-changing money for them, but it's like when you actually help somebody go from living in an apartment to their own penthouse in a completely different country on their own at 19, 20 years old, making 10K and stuff like that, that is really impactful. I feel like that's impactful. Not only that, but like, let's say you come up with a program, right? That's like, you coach people on how to become a personal brand, how to help them build their personal brand and become their own coach. If you help that one person become successful and that person has clients as well underneath them, you've just helped so many more people than if you was just to run ads for one brand. Think about it. If you run ads for an e-com brand, you're helping that one brand get more sales and sell cream products, which is cool. I get it. You can make a lot of money doing that. I get it. But if you help somebody build a personal brand that then goes on to, like, you know, they gather, like, I don't know, a couple thousand followers on, just even 2,000 followers on YouTube. All those 2,000 followers are going to be listening to this one person, and that can indirectly impact them. As in, like, people that watch my channel actually never ever buy my programs, and there will be people that do this. They don't even buy my programs, but they actually go and take action and actually genuinely get results, and I would never even know about that. But not only that, but let's say you're a coach, you're coaching people on how to start a personal brand and, you know, become an online coach themselves and an online kind of like authority figure, if you will. Doesn't even matter if it's in the SMMA niche, doesn't even matter if it's a person you're coaching on how to kind of like help them build like a program that's going to help e-com brands, for example. What you can actually do with that is you actually indirectly impact more people, because this person becomes almost like an epicenter. So your student that you've coached has multiple students that he's coaching. And because these all become coaches, they then coach other people. So it's almost like you're indirectly, exponentially impacting people way more. And that's what I feel like that's the business model I'm probably going to transition in. Well, I'm not transitioning into. I just create a secondary business on the side, because my agency is obviously my main focus, and I always will be my main focus. But you guys can see what I'm trying to say. Hopefully, the two business models of I wouldn't say they're different at all. It's just that you just go about getting results in a different way, basically. So hopefully, guys, that's basically how I'm making my money. All I do is I run my SMMA, successfully run my SMMA. And then people pop up to me. I never reach out to them ever. Not at this point anyway. I've never done it, not once. And they reach out to me and just say, hey, Montel, can I help you, or can I jump into your program? I can see that you're doing well. You know, you've been very transparent with what you've done throughout these entire years. It took you 3 years to get here. That's why I like you. You didn't just come onto YouTube and blow up in 2 months. You know, and you actually show your numbers and stuff like that. So, you know, can you help me out? I say, yeah, sure. If it's a good fit, well, let's jump on a call. We can see. And if you are a good fit, just click the link below. So this is exactly how I do it. That's all I do. I just talk about what I do in my business, genuinely do my business, and then talk about it, make YouTube videos about it, and then people come to me. That's all it is. And the funny thing is, you can do this. This is not like, you don't have to be an online guru. You could literally create a Facebook page or a Facebook group, if you will, and start adding e-com business owners to it, and start adding people into your group, if you will, and you would then become an authority figure. You can even jump on YouTube and start breaking down, you know, Facebook ads for e-com businesses, and just do 3 videos a week on, you know, why Facebook ads is the best thing to do for e-com brands, and what you can do, and all tips, tricks, and strategies in regards to Facebook ads. And you can then just start getting clients like that. It doesn't have to be, your personal brand doesn't have to be, you know, how to build an SMA or how to build a business. It could literally just be how to do Facebook ads for real estate agents. And I've literally done videos like that on my channel and landed clients. Go back on my channel, you can literally see me talking about Facebook ads for real estate agents, and I literally landed clients for those videos. I think those videos got like 5k views or something like that. Anyway, guys, I hope that this has jogged your kind of like creative minds, if you will, and I hope that you guys are getting some ideas from this, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video. But guys, this has been absolutely insane. For a black boy, 25 years old, absolutely insane. From Sheffield, from a council house, from a really kind of like ghetto area, if you will, from the hood. It's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. £11,315 in a single week. Absolutely insane. That's 15k in a week. I remember when I couldn't even get to 10k a month, and now I did that in an absolute just a week. Absolutely insane. Don't even know what to say. Yes, it's crazy. I'm probably just gonna invest it into crypto, to be honest with you, with the way how the economy is going, and the way how the new, you know, what's going on with the world. I'm not gonna mention it. Algorithm's crazy, but you get the point. I'm trying to make the world's gone crazy again. So anyway, I'm probably gonna put my money in, and that's probably crypto, Ethereum, Bitcoin, of course. Those two big ones. Probably gonna have a balanced portfolio, but I'll talk about that for another day, guys. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Just wanted to give you guys an update. Broke some records. Back to work now. Hope you guys are doing well. And if you guys are interested in the one-to-one program, there are a couple of spots available. It's the 9th right now, so we do have spots available. By the way, this month right now is a good month to get started. It really is. It's actually, if you go back onto my Instagram or something like that, you'll see a post, my last recent post at the time of recording this, and it talks about how I started Upwork on the 1st of December 2019 and landed my first client within 24 days. It was actually, it was actually 23 days. And out of those 23 days, it was actually 15 working days. I landed my client for $600 per month. Absolutely crazy. So yes, December is a good time to get started. Not only that, but you want to get a head start on 2022 anyway. So if you are interested, I do have 3 spots remaining. I don't want to work too much over Christmas, to be honest with you, so I will take 3 people on for the one-to-one stuff, and it comes with a full money back guarantee, of course. So that being said, guys, hope you're doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, send me a DM, and I'll see you guys in the next video pretty soon. Peace.